Alrighty then, let's talk about should Dwane Casey be allowed to finish the season for the Pistons? I heard Mike hit me up and told me Valenti was going on a rant. I'm gonna start listening to them live again. Got to get the app or something on my phone. So I used to be off of work around that time, so I used to be commuting. I'd be able to listen to him, but he was like, they don't even really be talking Pistons. Anytime the Lions are kind of doing semi-good, or even if they bad, they were talking about draft and looking forward to the usual stuff. And believe it or not, the most fruitful time for my channel, as far as the Lions and the Pistons, is the offseason. You know what I'm saying? It's the offseason for both of them. I do bigger numbers in the offseason than I do, in season. If they win it, then you're doing great numbers regardless. You know what I'm saying? And the Pistons, it ain't that they got too many games. It's just, it's just not watchable. I'm just going to come in here and say the same thing game after game, week after week, month after month. So that's just why I don't really cover it like that. Maybe when the Lions officially go off, we can cover it like that. But nonetheless, is that a deer or a dog? It's a deer. But nonetheless, but yeah, at the end of the day, they went on a rant talking about how he still, got to coach the Pistons and all, and I'm cool with it because because you get an interim coach in there, and they gonna try to win games. You already 4 foot deep, and you trying to get to 6 feet deep to tank. So, outside of that, I think with that pick, after that, unless something changed, when I looked at some of the mock drafts, there's a lot of guards up there. You got a lot of guards already. So if they don't land number one, you can see them move that pick. But you know what? That's another conversation for another day. So I don't mind him still coaching. Keep losing the way they losing, and just keep losing. He went off after that Clipper game. I thought they won looking at the score. Because I was going to go to that game. I glanced at the score. I said, shit, they won that game. Then the next morning, I turned to ESPN. I went to the ESPN website. They said, well, Clippers with a probable comeback. I said, Jesus Christ, they won that game, man. I'm not even going to watch the highlights. They came back and won. And without Kawhi Leonard, you don't know when he playing, when he not. But that's all the superstars in the NBA now. That's why I stopped really buying tickets to games ahead of time, I don't really consider it, because you go in there and you buy a ticket and LeBron don't play, or Ja don't play, or this guy don't play, and they do that when they come to Detroit, Indiana and stuff, and then they want to know why fans don't want to watch the NBA no more. That's a big reason. If you're going to rest somebody, rest them at your fucking house where y'all playing 41 games. Don't rest them when you come east, or you go west if you're East Coast team, or you West Coast East when y'all come there once a year. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in basketball, they should keep disrespecting their fans. Tell them, we need some rest, man. Bird and them niggas didn't do that stuff until they was hurt. Unless they was hurt. But with Casey, cool. I don't mind it. Keep losing games, Is he hurting some of these guys' development? Yeah. You hear rumors that they might not sell, and I would understand why, because, you just don't have the general to put the pieces in the right place. So I get that. You just don't have the general to put the pieces in the right place. Get somebody else in here, get his team some structure, and I think it could be a playoff team. They was sliding with a K. I think it could be a playoff team. Everybody rolls, just go out there, do your own thing, jack up threes. On a fast break, jack up threes. In the half court, jack up threes. Give a little effort on defense, jack up threes. You see with Steve Nash and Jock Vaughn, the Nets done won 9 straight. And a lot of that is Kyrie playing this year, and a lot of that is Ben Simmons just progressively getting healthier and getting back in the rhythm. You got to understand, if you don't go to work for a year, and you go back to work, there's going to be an adjustment period. You know what I'm saying? Even if your job ain't physically demanding, it's going to be an adjustment period. You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift, you're going to be like, damn, man, I'm ready to go. Man, if you go back to school for 8 hours, again, you've been out of school for a while, it's going to be an adjustment period. gonna be an adjustment period. And that's just the way it is. But, they need a coach that's going to put them in. You get another assistant coach in there, they're going to try to win. And that other, I forget his name, the white assistant coach they had, I don't know if he's still on the team. When he the one that took the ball, took Cade out, took Killian out, let Cade Cunningham have the ball and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And they start, winning, turning around, winning some games. We gonna turn around and win some games. But I think if it ain't Victor Wembanyama or it ain't somebody that's a 4 or 5, 5-ish, somebody like that, or a true 3 or something like what they looking for is probably a 4 and a 3, a modern 4 and a 3. I still would trade for Cam Johnson. That's exactly what you need at the 3. If you get some young guy they develop better than he can, then you make the adjustment. He come off the bench just like if they drafted Carmelo Anthony. Tayshaun Prince could have came off the bench. Or Melo could have came off the bench early on or whatever. Kieran wins all that. But with Casey, why not let him finish it out? Y'all extended him. He ain't had one winning season. He get extensions. Dwane, even Troy Weaver, I don't mind it because I don't think it's Troy Weaver's fault. Well, he getting extensions. But at some point, you gotta provide wins. And right now, Dwane Casey ain't been here, 4-5 years, and they provided a winning season. So I don't care how nice of a guy he is. You got to get somebody that's going to come in here and put structure and demand respect. And you're going to have to respect the system that he's putting in place. And that system is going to have to be, something that make Cade, Ivy work, and whoever, Durham, I think he low maintenance, so it's going to work. But, make him define the role, and everybody else that's coming in there, developing Hayes, Stewart, Bay, and those guys, and do it that way. Somebody that's going to put emphasis on defense, toughness, grittiness. If anything, if they don't do shit else, they going to defend and run up and down that court. So, I'm fine with Casey staying, until the end of the year. I'm definitely fine with it because we need to continue to lose games. It ain't like we're going to do an improbable comeback and make the playoffs. That ain't going to happen, especially without Cade Cunningham. So I'm cool with Casey staying, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good313. Venmo, CJ Good313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.